Hi, I'm Janice Walker, and I was here at the RSDSA treating the whole body. And I really was very privileged to be here with my counterpart, who's a physical therapist. My background's occupational therapy. I've been using a device that we brought here that we treat chronic pain with, including CRPS. Our device is called the InterX's. This is our professional model, and then we have a home unit. We have different attachments. We treat the whole body. So we treat the whole body. We know that we're able to get to specific nerve fibers that go to levels of the brain to really doing so much. So number one, we are FDA cleared to reduce pain. But we know that what happens with CRPS is there's systemic inflammation. So just like Dr. Wu said and the other speakers, it was a great seminar, conference this weekend. And so what they talked about was peripheral pain as well as centralized pain. So we can work on those areas. For example, someone with CRPS, we know that not only do they have the peripheral pain oftentimes, but it begins to start affecting internally. So we did some real sample treatments here, some mini treatments over different areas of the body. We treat very differently than a standard TENS unit. We work over the spine, which is going to really hit the central areas affecting the autonomic nervous system. So we also work on different acupuncture points, which are all over the body. Those are generally tender places in your body, but there are many of them. And they go anywhere in your hands to behind your ears, on top of your shoulders, to down into your legs and feet. We know that with CRPS that we cannot get on the affected limb. We make a big difference in treatment not on the affected limb. We actually go to the opposite side, or we may go to a reciprocal place that's related to, or that will indirectly affect the affected limb. But we also know that the symptoms of CRPS begin to worsen over time, or they can. The CRPS can spread, and when it spreads, we know that we can't actually be on that area. So we work in different areas. And again, like I was saying, we treat different points on the face. We treat on different acupuncture points. We may treat over the abdomen. And it's going to calm the system down. So just an example of several people we treated today. We had a woman who has CRPS in her right foot. And so we put a unit on her left foot, but we began to treat these different acupuncture points. When she originally came to the table, our booth, she had a pain of about a 7/10. And when she was done, her pain went down drastically for a number of reasons. The InterX is allowing the body to produce or release your own natural endorphins. So instead of actually having to take something, your natural endorphins and natural opioids begin to release on their own, because that is how we were intended to be. God created us to actually heal. And so the body can heal itself if it's given the right things. So she left. Like I said, I put a device. I didn't touch her right foot. We kept her shoe on her right foot. I just put a device down on her left foot. I worked different places. For example, I was in her face. I was on these different acupuncture points. And she left with feeling less anxious. She felt calm. She actually felt very sleepy, is what she said. And she could walk better. She got up and she's like, wow, she couldn't believe it. We had another lady in here who has all-body RSD, who has some speech issues as well. Definitely reduced respiratory support. So even being able to speak was very difficult for her. And I was amazed, even after the treatment, that she noticed that she could speak better with more clarity, and her body just felt much more relaxed. The foot pain as well was down, and then she has all this left-sided pain, so left leg, left arm pain. We didn't even touch her left side. We only worked mainly in the face because you have to change the pain at the level of the brain. So that's what we do. We have a very systemic approach on the body. We do counsel about diet. We look at, what are you feeding your blood, really? What are you feeding your body? And if you can feed the body the right things and you can do the right things, and we're putting energy in the body, then the body has a chance to do what it's intended to do, which would be to start healing itself. So I look forward to answering any questions that any of you might have. You can get a hold of us at InterX. It's InterX.com, www.interx.com. But again, we do have a home device that you could have. We have a clinic in Dallas. It is a cumulative treatment, so it would be something that you would want to, if you could, come to the clinic. And again, it accumulates over time. But then we send people on breaks, kind of like Dr. Wu was talking about. You want to, in his case, give the body a rest. So we also emphasize that treatment is very important, but then we give the body a break so it can start working on its own. So call us, and we will be in touch with you, and we'll be working with Mr. Broach. Thank you so much.